Oh, this is embarrassing. Can
Which
you
one?
give me this for a second?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yes, hold this for me.
Yeah.
Thank you
You're
so
welcome.
much.
No,
Okay. So, 10 years ago, I was in a production of Into the Woods at Signature Theater. And thank you. And it opened a new space. And they threw a huge opening night party like no other I have ever been invited to. And so after the show, we came out, and the lobby was beautifully decorated, and there was going to be a seated dinner, and there was going to be dancing, and drinks, and dessert, and I was seated at this table with 9 people that I didn't know very well. And I was a little shy, and so the gentleman to the right of me, he leaned over, and he said, "Hi, I'm Brad Frey." And so I said, "Hi, I'm Lauren." And the whole time I'm thinking to myself, oh my God, this man is very attractive. And so we keep chatting, and he tells me how he's from Michigan, and he is a huge sports fan. He loves football, Michigan football, and he's an oral surgeon, and he's an advocate of the arts, and he has so much respect for what I do on stage. And at this point in the conversation, I am ready to pick up that phone and call my mother and tell her I have found him. And so, at this point in the evening, we've all finished dinner, and dancing is about to start. I love to dance. And so, Brad, he leans over, and he says, "Lauren, beat me." Uh-huh. And he says, I want to ask you. And I say, and he says, "Have you met Jay?" Shit. Thank you. But all jokes aside, we love you both. Patrick, Delia, and I, and we are so grateful that we have both of you in our lives, and we love you. So thank you for inviting us, and happy birthday.
Well, hey everybody, my name is John Loomis, and a lot of you don't know how Jay, Brad, and I met, but we were part of a very early upstart gay dating service. It was called Rent-A-Yenta. And the best part about Rent-A-Yenta was that they would have trucks ready to move you in between your main course and your dessert on your first date. And we all know how that ended. They're happily married, and I'm up here with Rosemary with my imaginary bow on the side of my head. But tonight is about Brad, and I just want to make it short and sweet because Brad is a very special person to me. I don't know, this is more serious. I don't know if you know when you talk to Brad and you're really having a conversation with him, even in a large group like this, and he's always looking you directly in your eye. He's not looking over here at someone that he needs to go speak to, or someone over here that he has another person to speak to for business reasons or philanthropic reasons. He's always talking directly at you. And his eyes are filled with warmth, concern, sincerity, and kindness. And I don't know of a lot of people in Washington who can do that. So dear Brad, he's also my football buddy, by the way. This is great, yeah, football. So he'll explain the next thing. So, dear Brad, dear friend, happy birthday. War Eagle, and go blue! War Eagle.
say, this is really amazing. Meeting all of you, I mean, I know a few of you folks here, but just to get a sense of just the remarkable people that Brad has in his life is, I think, really something special. And I think I'm here basically to give you a sense of where he started. Some of you maybe met him at a cocktail party, maybe a signature theater event or Broadway event, maybe an oral surgery conference. I met Brad when he poured a beer on my head and told me to say the Greek alphabet with a burning match in my fingers. Yeah, classy, right? So he has come a long way. But don't worry, I got my revenge on him. I had the opportunity to live with him during college, before he met Joe in Washington. And I can give you a couple tips if you really want to piss off Brad. Here are just some quick things. Don't do your dishes after you cooked. Not for him. Ever. Do be sure to leave all of the cabinets open so they will bang him in the head. It'll miss me, but it'll be fine. Do strew your underwear and socks everywhere around the apartment. And because of these things that I think that I really brought to the table for him during his early years, I actually believe that I set him up for being available for all of you here today. Because ultimately, I truly think he came to the realization that, oh my God, I have got to get a better set of friends than this. And he did. While we were living together, he met Joe, and he jumped at it, and the rest is history. And Joe, I love you. Brad, I love you. I'd like to actually, though, just raise a toast to the two of you, to your family, Brad, to the phrase, to all of you who are here. And if you would all join me in raising a toast to Brad, raise your glasses and pour it on his head. All right. And now we've got our